A long time ago in 2004, a Stanford University research project aimed at helping people find relevant web pages faster was created. The project was called Google, which was derived from the mathematical term googol, meaning a very large number. And it consisted of two computer science students named Larry Page and Sergey Brin. But the thing is, by the time they had finished creating their research project, they realized that something really big had just happened. What they had just created was an insanely powerful search engine that could crawl through billions of web pages in a matter of seconds and then rank them based on relevance and popularity. So these two smart guys thought to themselves, hey, maybe we can make money off this thing. They started by asking for donations from friends and family, but soon after they had raised enough money to quit their jobs and start working on Google full-time. The rest, as they say, is history. Today, Google is one of the most valuable companies in the world, with a market cap of over $1 trillion. It provides a wide range of products and services, including search, email, maps, mobile operating systems, self-driving cars, and much more. But despite all this success, many people still don't know how Google actually makes money. So that's what we'll be talking about in this video. To understand how Google makes money, we need to first take a look at its history. As we mentioned earlier, Google was started by two Stanford University students named Larry Page and Sergey Brin. However, it wasn't until 2001 that they officially registered the domain name Google.com and started working on the project full-time. Their first major breakthrough came when they developed a new algorithm called PageRank, which allowed them to crawl through the web and rank different web pages based on their relevance and popularity. This algorithm remains the core of how Google works today. Basically, Google has billions of little computers called crawlers that automatically surf the internet looking for new and updated web pages. Once they find a new web page, they add it to Google's database, which is used to index the content of the web page. Then, whenever someone types in a search query, Google uses its algorithm to determine which web pages are the most relevant and displays them on the search results page. But what really makes Google special is its ability to rank web pages based on their popularity. This is done by counting the number of backlinks or incoming links that each web page has. The more backlinks a web page has, the more popular it is, and the higher it will rank in the search results. This allows Google to surface the most relevant and up-to-date content to its users, which keeps people coming back for more. In the early days, Google was purely a search engine and didn't make any money. However, this all changed in 2003 when they introduced Google Ads. Google Ads is an online advertising platform that allows businesses to promote their websites by displaying ads on Google's search results page. Advertisers only pay when someone clicks on their ad, hence the name pay-per-click advertising. When Google first launched its ad platform, it was relatively inexpensive to advertise on the site. However, as the platform grew in popularity, so did the cost. Today, the average cost per click on Google Ads can be anywhere from 1 to 2. That may not seem like much, but when you consider the fact that Google serves over 5 billion search queries every day, it starts to add up. But wait, there's more. Google doesn't just serve text-based ads. They also serve visual ads, which tend to be more expensive. These include banner ads, image ads, video ads, and shopping ads. To make matters worse, Google Ads is a real-time auction. So if a business is willing to pay $10 per click, then that's how much they'll have to pay even if the average cost per click is only 2. This means that advertisers often end up paying way more than they should. Despite all this, Google Ads is still one of the most popular advertising platforms in the world. In fact, Google pulled in $224 billion from ads in 2021 alone. But that's not all. Google has other sources of income as well. One of the most notable is Google Cloud, which is the company's cloud computing platform. Google Cloud offers a wide range of services to businesses, including data storage, analytics, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. While Google Cloud isn't as popular as Amazon Web Services or Microsoft Azure, it's still growing quickly. In fact, Google Cloud pulled in $29 billion in revenue during the first quarter of 2022 alone. Another source of income for Google is its hardware business. Google sells a variety of hardware products, including its Pixel smartphones, Nest Home speakers, and Chromebooks. While these products don't contribute as much to Google's bottom line as its software businesses do, they're still a growing source of revenue for the company. So that's how Google makes money. Now let's move on to the next part of the video where we'll be discussing some interesting facts about Google. Did you know that Google was originally called Backrub? This was the name of the Stanford University research project that eventually became Google. The name was changed to Google in 2001 because it was seen as being more memorable and easy to brand. Another interesting fact about Google is that its logo was designed by one of its co-founders, Sergey Brin. He reportedly designed the logo in just a few minutes, and it's been relatively unchanged since then. Did you know that Google has a secret fourth color for its logo? The primary colors are blue, red, yellow, and green, but Google also has a secret fourth color called pink. This color is only used for special occasions and is meant to represent creativity and innovation. Next up, we have an interesting fact about Google's co-founder, Larry Page. Did you know that he's a licensed pilot? He earned his private pilot license in 2009 and is often seen flying his own plane. Now let's talk about Google's interesting acquisition history. Did you know that Google acquired YouTube for $16.5 billion in 2006? At the time, YouTube was just a small video sharing website, but Google saw the potential of the platform and acquired it for $16.5 billion. This turned out to be one of the best acquisitions in tech history, as YouTube is now worth over $100 billion. Moving on, we have another interesting fact about Google's headquarters. Did you know that it's nicknamed the Googleplex? The Googleplex is located in Mountain View, California, and is considered to be one of the most desirable workplaces in the world. Finally, let's talk about Google's philanthropic arm, which is called Google.org. Did you know that the organization has donated over $350 million to various charities? Google.org focuses on three main areas: poverty alleviation, access to education, and environmental sustainability. So, those are some interesting facts about Google. Speaking of interesting, we have an interesting offer for you. If you've enjoyed this video, then please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And with that said, we'll see you in the next video.